Any threats which are targeted through your technology infrastructures or cloud environment, through internet, we can call them as a cybersecurity threat. Definition of cybersecurity, right? Stay protected while connected. That's the key word when it comes to cybersecurity protection. So any threat which are targeting towards you while you are connected, that could be through a phishing email, that could be through a ransomware or a malware, that could be through a denial of service attack towards your environment. All these threats are considered as a cybersecurity threat. Current threat landscape, for last couple of years, because of pandemic, we have seen almost 200% increase on a phishing attack. The phishing is when attackers are sending a malicious spam email with a malicious link, and a user is clicking on the link, and the machines get infected with virus and ransomwares and malware. So phishing is the number one threat during the current landscape. Second one, what we have seen, a human operated ransomware is again on rise. What is human operated ransomware? It is a type of ransomware technique or a method in which attackers are spending lots of time hands on keyboard. They are doing a lot of research behind that company and then targeting that company and to get and take advantage of vulnerabilities what the company has it. Third one we have seen is a drive-by download. Now, drive-by download threat is when employee or a user or a student or anyone who is accessing the internet trying to download free music and free movies and games and everything, those websites are hosting a malware code. So when you go and visit that site, a code has been downloaded on your machine, and that machine is now used as a ransomware device or a virus device, or also kind of a crypto mining device. So your machine is now used for mining and you don't even know, your CPU usage is very high. So these are the top threats we see today, irrespective of industry. So these threats are general across all the industry, could be financial, could be education and whatnot. Phishing, malware and drive-by download are the top three threats what we see across the industry. Phishing has been persistent, but we have seen increased number of phishing, like almost 300% increase during the pandemic. Second, phishing was still persistent, but now we have also seen a change in the way they change the luring of the phishing mechanism. For example, now they target individuals by saying that we are going to see a new lockdown or a new variant of virus. They are targeting healthcare people who are busy with vaccinations and all those areas and helping others. They are targeting those individuals. Recently, we have seen Russia-Ukraine conflict which is going around. We have seen government sectors have been targeted through a specially crafted phishing email. Threats are same, but the way they approach the threat is been different. Phishing is same, but the target and the way they throw the phishing email is changed. Ransomware, malware is still the same, but human operated ransomware, the advanced technique has come into place, has changed. So this is how the things have changed in the pre-pandemic and post-pandemic or during pandemic. So number one most infected or affected industry from cybersecurity attack point of view is an education industry, followed by IT industry and financial institutes and government. But number one is education, and I typically get a follow-up question that why education industries are being targeted is because of the amount of data they have, the research they are doing, could be on the defense side or could be on the medical and medicine and vaccination side. So attackers wants to target that research data. So these days, education industry is the number one target or most infected industry. Cyber threat actors are the one who wants to take advantage of your organization vulnerability, and they want to target. Motivations are simple, right? Either they want to be famous from their name point of view, they want to disrupt the big companies, so they get more name and fame. They want to take advantage of the data which they take it from you and sell it in the dark web, so get more money out of it, or they are just there for the fun. So there is no single motivation behind the attackers. Either they are script kiddies, they are doing just for fun, somebody is trying to prove themselves into their community in the dark web. Third, there's always a motive behind how they can make more money and disrupt the wider community, which we have seen targeting big IT companies and like that, and disrupt hundreds and hundreds of organizations who are using the IT product from their side. There are numbers of framework actually. Now depends upon what you want to achieve or get out of that framework is really important. Frameworks are divided into multiple silos. Some frameworks are assurance framework, which gives you assurance that how you are managing your security or IT. Some are compliance framework, some are regulatory framework, right? So it depends upon the company and the industry and the country you work for. You can pick and choose the framework which you like. To give an example, ISO 27001. That's the mother of all information security standard. It has 10 different domain, 115 control. And many of the new standard what you see are been adapted and enhanced further based on the ISO 27001, which used to be 7799 many years back. That framework gives you kind of a yardstick to measure how you are doing in your environment from information security point of view, right? Similarly, NIST Cybersecurity framework called as NIST CSF. That also as a new cybersecurity framework. It has 5 domain: protect, detect, identify, protect, detect, respond, recover. You can check your environment or verify your environment. How are you operating in this 5 domain? And you can give yourself a score that I am more mature in one domain than the other domain, and this is my plan to focus on that. So framework gives you that kind of a yardstick for the measurement. But certain frameworks such as PCI DSS, it's a standard, not a framework. Payment card industry data security standard. That's a standard for all the financial or any retail company who was collecting the credit card data. How they can secure the credit card data in the environment, that's the standard talks about. It's not a framework, but standard. Similarly, APRA CPS 234, it's a standard. But again, aligning back to NIST CSF and 27001. It is very specific to a FSI and an insurance company, APRA CPS 234. So similarly, these are the framework and standard. People have to pick and choose based on what they want to achieve out of it.